Hi guys, welcome back to my channel and to this delicious soup. If you're new to this channel, you're so welcome to my channel. Please do not forget to subscribe, like, okay, turn the notification bell on and give this video a big thumbs up. Keep watching. My new subscribers, you're welcome. My OGs, you guys are awesome. Keep watching. Let's get started. All right guys, so we'll go ahead and get the ingredients we'll be using for this soup ready. Here I've got my dry okase leaf. I will soak that up in the water and I will set it aside. The next is the dry fish. I'll be using dry catfish. I'll pour that in the water as well, pour water in it and also set it aside. And next I have my meat, the meat that I'm cooking. So I'm using tenderloin, which is also known as aquarano, cow tendon. Okay, cow tendon aquarano is very strong to cook. So, and I do not want to use my pressure cooker for this because I don't want it to be overcooked. So I want to keep my eyes on it. So I've been cooking this for 15 minutes, but it's not ready. I will continue cooking for another 10 minutes, okay? So while the meat continue cooking, I'll go ahead and prep my vegetable. I'm using spinach. If you have ugu leaf, you can use that. If you have fresh spinach, you can use that. So I'm using frozen spinach and I'll go ahead. I'm using 3 packs. I'll go ahead and defrost this in my microwave and remove all the excess water from it. And next I have my shrimp. So this is dry shrimp and I like to clean this up very well because I have little kids, so I don't want anybody complaining of being choked with bone or anything. So I remove the head. I make sure I remove the head, remove the tails, remove all those bony roughness in it. Okay, I remove everything out of it and I will make sure that I separate them, the head, the tail, and the main shrimp, just like that. Okay, yeah, I make sure they are well clean so nobody will cry in my ear because I'll be the one that will take the heat when anything happens. So I'll just soak them up in the water and I will set it aside. Okay, so go back and check on the spinach. So they have all completely thawed out in my microwave. They are pretty hot right now. As you can see, the excess water I have to drain out, and I'm putting them in the cup in case I need to add any more liquid back inside the soup. I will still use them, but for now I'll go ahead and squeeze to remove all the excess water from the spinach because frozen spinach always contains a whole lot of water. Okay, so I will set that aside and also use them when I need to. So here is the rest of the ingredient, and I also have my ogiri. Okay, ogiri Igbo. Yes, I need ogiri for this soup. So these are all the ingredients. Now it's time for us to get started with this soup. So this is the okase leaf. I put them in my blender, and this is the meat, my parboiled ready to go meat for soup. You guys already seen the video that I made before on how I save myself some time with meat. So if you want to see the video on how to prep your meat for soup, I'll put that on the link up in the screen for you to check it out. Okay, so I'll go ahead and use some of the stock, the meat stock, and pour it inside the blender where I added the okase leaf already. So I don't want to have too much water in the soup, so that's why I'm using that water to blend the okase leaf instead of adding additional or extra water. Just use that one. So once it's well blended, I'll go ahead and pour that inside the soup. So I don't know if I should call this okasi soup or Alfang soup. I don't know. I just feel like making soup. All right. So basically, it's Alfang soup. So this is the shrimp, the head of the shrimp and the tail. So I went ahead and poured them inside the blender. I did not add any water. I'm trying to like reduce adding water as much as possible. So I use my spatula to scrape them down, and I'll blend them again until they are smooth because I don't want any bone, okay? So I'll go ahead and pour this inside the soup. Make sure I get every single bit of it out. And I'll also be pouring my catfish, well cleaned. All the bones that need to be removed is removed, okay? All those tiny bones are all gone. Because those are the dangerous ones, those tiny bones. So I'll cover the pot and let it cook for like 3 minutes. And stir that up a little bit. Then I'll be adding the other ingredients. Here is the prawn. And I'll be adding crayfish, generous amounts of crayfish, and the ogiri. We'll add the ogiri in there. And stir this up very well until everything is well incorporated, well combined, okay? Don't be scared of turning this around. So the next thing, I'll be adding palm oil. Some people like a lot of palm oil. Some like little amount of palm oil. You can add palm oil as much as you want. I want my palm oil to be on the moderate side, not too much, not too little. I also added stock cube, okay? So I add my spinach. I'll go ahead and stir everything up until they are well incorporated before I can give it a taste, okay? So I'm adding some Cameroon pepper. Add enough pepper to your own desired taste. So I did not add that much because I have little kids eating this. So I just gave it a little taste to know if I need salt. And of course, I do need a little bit of salt. Just go ahead and sprinkle in some salt in there. Add a little bit of water. I decided to like rinse my blender because I use the blender to blend the shrimp. Okay, oporo is called oporo in my language. I don't know what to call it. If you're from Nigeria, Igbo, you might have a name for it. So after stirring everything, I covered it up for like another 3 minutes and let everything simmer together, bubble together, and the soup is as good as done. Yes, this soup doesn't take that long. As long as you have all your meat prepped already, the soup doesn't take that long. So the soup is ready. It's time to dish them out. For me personally, I don't like my soups or any kind of soup at all to be that thick. So right now it looks like it's a little bit loose, but when it cools down, I don't think you will see any kind of water in it again. So this is after a couple minutes. The soup has completely cooled down. I need to enjoy myself, and I'll be eating this with cabbage fufu. Okay, cabbage fufu. So it's a little bit on the brownish side. It's not like a green the way like cabbage fufu is usually green, because I did not use Ceylon hawks or xanthan gum to do the binder, because those are binding agents you use to like put things together. So but I choose to use flaxseed, yes, to blend it very well and use it to hold the cabbage fufu together. I like it and it works amazing. It does a very great job for me, even better than the xanthan gum or Ceylon hawks. So that's, I just want to let you guys know that's why the cabbage fufu is looking like brown instead of green. So that's it for this video. I really had a lot of fun making this soup. I hope you guys enjoyed it as well. And the soup tastes so amazing. So much finger licking soup. Yes, when you eat this soup, you'll be biting your finger. And the aquarano came out so perfect. Not so overcooked, not undercooked. Thank you guys for watching. I'll see you guys on my next one. Bye-bye. Have a wonderful day. Do not forget to subscribe, share, and like. See you guys on my next one. Bye.